Hey everyone, how you doing? It's me again. Just sit a spell and we'll visit. 'Cause that's what it feels like. It feels like I'm visiting with you guys. So, it's been a week. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. It's been a week and a day. I think last week I filmed on a Wednesday. I don't know. A lot's happened since then. I've got a lot to tell you, so sit back and relax and enjoy the show. I'm just trying to figure out what to do first. I don't have any haul to show you. Well, I got a couple of pieces of haul, but I'm not going to show you on this video because Saturday, this coming Saturday, which is, what's the date this Saturday? What's today's date? Today's what, the 20th? So today's Thursday, it's the 20th. Friday's the 21st. The 22nd of October, this coming Saturday, me and Terry are going up to Thistle. I can never remember if it's Thistle Needleworks or Thistle Threads, but our not so local L&S here in Connecticut. So it takes about an hour for us to get there, and I think what time did we decide, Terry, that I was gonna pick you up? Hang on, let me look, because in the middle, well, not in the middle, at the beginning of my video, I just all of a sudden have to know. Oh, Terry just sent me a message. Where's your video? I'm doing it right now, Terry. Okay. She says she's being lazy, she says I'm being lazy. You should be stitching or accomplishing something. Sometimes it's okay to be lazy. She's gonna kill me because I've told everyone that. Alright, hang on. I'm looking to see. I think I'm picking her up at 10. I mean, that's like something I need to know, don't you think? I know we discussed 9 and we discussed 10, but I forget which one we settled on, and I don't want to show up at 10 and was supposed to be there at 9 and she waited for me for an hour. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I just like watching the top of my head or my forehead or something while I'm looking. Talk amongst yourselves. This is important information that I feel I need to share with you guys. Okay, 9 o'clock, okay? Okay, yeah, we're meeting at 9. So that we should be getting there at about 10 Saturday morning. And I've already told my husband he's on his own for that day. Don't count me home at any particular time because I plan on taking my time and sitting down with Ben's and just looking. So I'll probably do a video maybe Monday or Tuesday to show you all the pretties I get, everything I get while I'm there. I've been saving money too, putting money aside, so I got a certain amount that I can spend. We're excited, just a tad bit. So, I feel like I got a hair in my mouth. Ugh, I hate that feeling. So, doing that Saturday with Terry. Looking forward to it. I'm excited. Last Friday, I went to her house for lunch. We got together to stitch, and neither one of us put one stitch in our projects. We just sit there, blah, 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 blah. You know how it is. But had a good time. My allergies, sorry. We talked, we chit-chatted. She showed me what was in her drawers. It was fun. What else? She has 2 very pretty daughters. I met her 2 daughters. She has 5 kids, 4 daughters and one boy. So I met 2 of her daughters. Saw pictures of her grandkids. They are adorable. Wish I had grandkids, or at least one. Anyway, alright, enough of that. But that was fun. We enjoyed ourselves. So, um, oh, anyway, so I told you I was going to go into the L&S because I'm going to wait and show you everything I got. I'm going to probably, well, I'll do a video probably Monday or Tuesday to show that what we got at the needlework store. And I'm thinking I might even do a vlog on our trip, on our grand adventure to the L&S on the Saturday. Let's see if see if Terry's up to it. But yeah, we can vlog about our grand adventure. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Would y'all like to see that? Me and Terry at the... And if other people happen to show up, we could put them in the video too. Not that y'all have to show up, I'm just saying. But anyway, let's get to the progress I've had the last week. I actually had to go back and look. Hang on, let's see what time it is. The dogs are outside right now. I got Loki on his long leash, so he can't leave the yard because the people that live on our street are terrified of him. I would be too. He's a big freaking dog. So they're outside. Pepper, I don't have to worry about putting on a leash because she's a little bitty. If she goes to try to... And this is going to sound horrible, but it's just... She's so small that if she goes up to someone and tries to bite him, they could probably drop kick her 20 feet away. Not that I'm saying you should drop kick a dog, but she's small. She's not as intimidating as my great big old 190 plus pound, full of muscle American bulldog. So they're not afraid of her. Although she's the one that would, if either one of my dogs were to bite someone, she would probably be the one that would bite. Loki just looks intimidating. Alright, enough about my dogs. Okay, so anyway, I had to go back and skim through my last video to see what I showed and what I didn't show and everything. And Joe, just shut up and keep. Okay, so last time, don't know what's wrong with me here. Y'all saw me. I was working on this. And I got the little witch done. Isn't she adorable? I love her. I'm trying to... Not that I want y'all to see me at the same time, but I want to see what I'm doing. Oh, hang on. I know, y'all want to see me read. Isn't this rude? Terry, I think you should do it the same name as your Etsy group. That way people can find you either way. Does that make sense? Unless the new one, yeah, I know no one else is going to understand this, but she will. Unless the new name is like super awesome, then do the new name. Alright. Sorry about that. She'll understand. Anyway, I got the witch done, and I got some more of the border done. And that's what I'm doing. As when it comes out, I do the little circle, and then I do some of the border. Because the border, I don't think I could do all the border at once. But I got that done. I think she's adorable. So, I did her. Well, I stitched her to do her. Because I know some of you out there were thinking that way. Then, oops, wait. Something on there. And then I did this. This is a, what is this? This is a Sue Hill design. I love her designs. They're small, they're quick, they're cute. But I didn't have anything for Thanksgiving or anything really. I don't have a whole lot fall related stuff. So, and I got, ooh, I should have taken a picture, and I didn't. I got a table, and my TV hangs on the wall, and I have like a long table. Well, I can't show you how long it is because y'all can't see my hands go way out here. That my TV used to rest on, but it's underneath the TV, and I call it my seasonal table, and it's decorated now with Halloween stuff. So as soon as Halloween is over, I'll take all the Halloween stuff out, and then I'll put fall stuff up, and then when I decorate for Christmas stuff will go up, and so forth and so forth. Y'all get the gist. But anyway, and on the 28th of this month, which is a Friday, Cross Stitch Finish Line is having another Finish It Friday, and this is what I will be finishing on that Friday. I don't know if I'm going to just frame it. I don't know if I'm going to make a no-sew cube. I don't know if I'm going to do a folded flat fold or a flat fold. I don't think you call it a fold, or a mounted flat fold. I knew there was another word in there. I haven't decided, but I need to hurry up and decide so I can get, and I just love that little fork, that little charm. Isn't that cute? So I did that. This is what I took over last Friday's, what I took over to Terry's to stitch on, and like I said, neither one of us put in that one stitch because we were too busy flapping our mouths. And then I did that Saturday and Sunday. I pretty much stitched the whole thing Saturday. It only took 2 days. So then Monday I brought the Lady of the Flag back out, but I didn't get much stitching on. I just got all that brown part. That's all I've got done so far. Got my needle sticking out here. And I'll tell you why I haven't got much stitching done on this so far. But that's what I got done. That's all my stitching since the last time I saw you. Let me tell you why I don't have much stitching done. I can hear Loki barking. I'm not worried about him because he's on his leash. And Samantha will probably be home, well, about another 45 minutes. I don't think this video is going to be that long. Well, it could be. Heck, I could just sit here and blabber, but y'all might not watch it if I just sit here and blabber about nothing. Okay. Let me tell you why I don't have much stitching done this week on that. Because, and this is a good, this is a story about karma, okay? I'm a firm believer that what you put out in the world comes back on you. If you are a very negative, bitter person, you're going to get all that back, Actually, you don't even have to be a negative, bitter person. You could be a good person and one time do something very negative and bitter, and it's still going to come back on you. Whatever you put out in the world comes back on you. Firm believer of that. Whether it's small or huge. Okay? Now, I say that because I think it was Wednesday. No, it was Thursday. It was the day before I went to go have lunch with Terry. Last Thursday morning, I was watching Floss too, and I'm a couple of days behind. But I was watching Sherry's video. Hi, Sherry. And it was the video where she was showing us her finger that she burnt and how she burnt it, and she was, saying that, I think it was her husband, not her kids. Her husband had cooked something on their glass top electric stove, and then she went like a minute later and there was something on the stove, and even though there's a little light that comes on, because I got a glass top stove too, a little light that is on saying that the top of the stove is hot, she went to go brush off whatever's in the stove and burnt her finger real bad. And, being the friend that I am, because you guys are all my friends, I kind of chuckled and said, well, Sherry, that was a bonehead thing to do. I meant it in the nicest possible way. So right after that video, I went to go take Loki outside. Not go for a walk, but take him outside. And we have, when I take him out, if I take him for a walk, I take him on the short leash so that he doesn't, but if I'm just going to go outside and sit on the steps or sit on my swing out in the backyard, I'll have to show you on my swing one day. I put him on his we have a 30-foot long leash. So that way I can sit and he'll have plenty of room to, go find his spot to do his business. So I hooked up his 30-foot leash. It was all on a ball because the last person who took him out didn't wind it back up the way it's supposed to be. They just threw it on the floor. It was probably me, but I'm not going to admit to it. So I had I just picked it up with my right hand, opened the door with my left hand, and Loki usually goes outside and he'll sit on the steps until I come out, and usually he'll sit on the steps and he'll just canvass the yard for a few minutes before he goes out in the yard. Not today, or that day. He goes out, he sees a squirrel, and my 190 plus all muscle dog starts chasing after the squirrel. So me, being the person I am, instead of dropping the leash like this, because, he runs freaking fast. For some reason, I think that I can stop my 190 plus pound muscular dog from chasing the squirrel. And I squeezed, and then the leash is going, and see my hand? It looks better now. And of course, it took a big chunk of skin off my finger there and there. Now, Sherry, this is where you can say that was a bonehead move. So that's karma for you. Freaking hurt. It's better, though. But it's like right where my finger bends, and it's on my right hand, and I'm having a hard time. I stitch, but I can't stitch for very long because I got a boo-boo. I just took my Band-Aid off. I've been putting Neosporin on and keeping it covered. But I had to take my Band-Aid off to show you guys. Isn't that gross, though? Yeah. So that's my story on karma. So you be careful what you say when your friends burn their fingers on the stoves. Because if you make a comment that it's a bonehead move, something like this might happen to you. Just saying. Okay. Let's see. A couple other things I want to talk about. Ooh, have y'all watched? Y'all probably have. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind on Floss too. I'm trying to catch up. I think the reason why I got behind is because there's a lot of people doing the year whips. So they're making year whip videos, which plus they're doing that. Then they're making an update video. So there's been like the last month or so has been like twice the number of videos. So because that's usually when I get behind. Same thing during Stitch Mania. When people are making their Stitch Mania videos, I get behind because there's like the double amount of videos. But anyway, I'm watching them. I'm getting caught up. But Julicious did a video, and if I can find it again, I'll link it on this one, where she is thinking about putting together a floss tube stitching retreat. That is awesome. I think she's thinking about doing it not anytime soon, because she needs time to plan and do research, because she's never done anything like this. And hey, I agree. But I was just saying not that long ago that to someone, I forget who I don't know who I was talking to, when I said there should be a floss tube retreat, and then voila, again, that could be karma. I don't know. But Julicious, if you put one on, I'm there. I'm coming. I forget what part of the country she lives in. But I'm there. That sounds like an awesome idea. You guys watch Amanda Stitches? I was watching one of her videos. It wasn't the latest ones. I think she just had a new one come out that I haven't watched yet. I was watching her video, and she's showing her haul. She shows a piece of fabric. This cracked me up. And y'all gonna know why it cracked me up. But it was called elven wood. I even had to rewind to make sure it's what she said. She said elven wood. I don't know why my mind goes there, but it does. And she even had Floss named Elvenwood. Let's see. I got notes here. You know, I wrote this particular note. I'm looking at it, and I wrote it sometime last week, and I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me now. So, I'll skip that one. I talked about that. I can scratch that one off. Okay, on Sunday. Okay, I told you guys. This is hilarious. Trust me. I know nothing else I've said so far has been that funny, but this is going to be hilarious. Sunday, I told y'all we bought a new truck, right? Okay. Well, Sunday, we decided to take a ride to go look at some fall foliage, the fall colors. And so we were trying to decide where we were going to go, and I said, well, let's look up. For some reason, I love covered bridges. They're just, they fascinate me because, number one, you know, why a covered bridge? Why would you need a covered bridge? I mean, unless the road you're on is covered, you're going to get wet, if it's raining. I don't know. So they kind of fascinate me a little bit. I said, well, let's look up, because you can go on the website and look up covered bridges of, and pick a state, and it'll show you a list of all the bridges and the addresses, so you can go take a look at them. So we decided to do that. So we went on a ride up through Massachusetts and Vermont, looking at covered bridges and looking at the fall foliage. And, of course, my husband wanted to take his new truck. Well, his new truck has the GPS built in, okay? And before we left the house, okay, and the first thing we do is stop at a gas station. We stop at the gas station not to get gas. No. Why would you put gas in your truck on the beginning of the ride when you stop at a gas station? That's silly. No, we stop at the gas station so my husband, who still smokes, can get cigarettes and get us something to drink. It would be silly to fill up the truck then, okay? So anyway, while we were stopped at the gas station, I punched in the address to the first covered bridge we were going to go see, which was in Massachusetts. So he gets in the truck, and of course the GPS is telling us how to get there. And we get there. And I take a picture, and oh, that's pretty neat, blah, blah, blah. So then I tell my husband, okay, let me get the address for the second one. And there was a place where this covered bridge was. There was a place where you could park so that if you wanted to get out and take a picture in front of the bridge or read the plaque, because there was like a little plaque in there about when it was built, who built it, all sorts of stuff. Instead of parking there and letting me punch in the address for the next bridge, he goes down the road. He continues going down the road. So I'm trying to punch in the address, and the road we were on, it was a paved road, okay? But it was probably paved somewhere around 1901. So it was bumpy. So I'm trying to, and I'm bumping, and I'll go to press the, the C, and I accidentally press, or I'll go press the R and accidentally press the C because, and he's like, hurry up. I'm like, well, it's bumpy. I can't. He says, some husband says, you can talk to it. Use the voice one. I'm like, no, I don't like doing that. And he says, move. Let me do it. I'm like, no, you're driving, because it tells you, if the truck is moving, and you turn on the GPS, a thing pops up saying, if you're driving, you're not supposed to use it or something. It's dangerous to use. If you're a passenger, click I agree. I guess so that they don't get sued. They can say, well. So and I'm like, no, you're driving. He says, no. And so he pushes the thing for the voice command. So the GPS says, GPS, what does she say? She says, oh, this would be so much funnier if I could remember it all. She says, please choose, you have to choose how you want to put the address. You can pick point of destination, address, previous destination, home, and there's like 5 ones you pick. So he says, so my husband goes, destination. GPS says, I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. And then he'll go, destination. And then she says, could you please repeat your selection? So he goes, destination. And then she says, okay, destination. If this is correct, he says, yes. Then she says, if this is correct, please say yes. He goes, yes. So then she goes, okay, please enter state. Please enter city. So the city was, I think Gilcrest or Guilford or something like that. So he says, Gilcrest. GPS says. Billist. If this is, I think you said, and she says, Billist, something totally different. And he goes, no. And then GPS says, if this is correct, say yes. If not, say no. He goes, no. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, don't interrupt her. Wait till she asks you if it's, because he's, yeah. So she says, please state your city again. So he says, Gilcrest. She says, I'm sorry, I didn't quite get that, or something like that. She's very polite. Please say your city again. And of course, my husband's driving, and I could see him. I could see the smoke starting to come out of his ears, because my husband, bless his heart, I love him to death, but he's not the most patient person in the world. And this is why I didn't want to use the voice command, because I didn't feel like arguing with the GPS. So he says, Gilcrest. So finally, the GPS says, Gilcrest, is that correct? And he goes, yes. Then she goes, please say the address to your destination. And I forget the address, but he goes, it was 2 something. He says 234 Woodborough Road. It was Wood something Road. I forget. GPS says 2 Beavers Hill. Is that correct? No, says my husband. GPS says, if that's correct, say yes. If not, say no. So my husband goes, no. So she says, please, she's okay. Please state your address again. So he goes, 2, 4, 3, Woodborough Road. Just like that, I swear to God. Now, at this point in time, Samantha's in the back seat, I'm in the passenger seat. Both of us are cracking up laughing. Because my husband's arguing with this new truck. It was hilarious. She had to be there. It was funny. He finally pulled over so we can just type it in. He got so frustrated. It was an adventure, let me tell you. So we go to see the second bridge, and after the second bridge, then it was lunchtime. So we decided, we had the dogs with us. We had Loki and Pepper with us. So we had decided just to pick something up, at McDonald's and go to a rest area, where they had picnic tables, and just eat there because, you can't take the dogs into McDonald's for whatever reason. They don't like dogs in McDonald's. So anyway, we did that. So we let the dogs, we had the leashes, and we let the dogs run around a bit, and then we put them in the bed of the truck, and me and Samantha were sitting at the picnic table while my husband was over there with the dogs, and I looked at her and I said, so you having fun? And she just kind of looked at me and said, are you not enjoying listening to your dad argue with his truck? Alright, that's funny. I don't care who you are, that's funny. Alright, I'm almost done. Real quick, the upcoming events in cross-stitch finish line. Let's get back to cross-stitching now. I told you about my trip. It was fun, though. We ended up seeing 5 different covered bridges, and all of them you could still drive through except for one. One you couldn't drive through anymore, which is neat. I just think they're neat. We're going to go again probably, I don't know, before the weather gets too bad. But look them up, and there's a lot in Vermont. If you look it up, there's a lot of them, and they're all kind of like off Highway 91. So that's what we're going to do. When we go again, we're going to hit Highway 91 and go up to where we ended off, and then hit some more. Okay, back to cross stitching now. Upcoming events for cross stitch finish line. The 21st, this weekend, starting tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. We have another weekend rush. If you haven't participated yet, you should participate, because for every 500 stitches you do during this weekend rush, your name goes into a drawing for a $50 gift certificate at the end of this calendar year. So do that. We don't have to. I'm just saying, you can if you want. On the 26th, we have the now I know my ABCs, the letter E. And of course, on the 28th, on the 28th, we have the second Finish It Friday. And several people I've saw either on their videos or posted what they're going to finish. So I think that's neat. Okay, I got one more thing to share with you guys. And then I'm done. And yes, it's stitchy related. Hang on, I'm trying to find a place to put my book. I'll stick it there. I've decided, I had decided a while back. I got all the stuff for it. I just never started it. Well, now I'm starting it. I'm going to be selling needle minders. Yeah. And I got a Facebook group set up to sell them, because I'm going to sell them on Facebook. The Facebook group is called Joe's Stitchy Stuff. I'll put a link below. I set it up last week. No, I set it up on Monday. There's only 2 people in it now, me and Terry. I was going to sell them on Stash Unload, but it's against their rules, so I set up a Facebook group. But I've been busy making needle minders, because I want to have them made up so that when people, if people, I might not sell any of them. I hope I do, but anyway. That way when people purchase them, I can invoice them and send them out right away. You're not waiting for me to make them up, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm going to sell needle minders. And I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek at a couple of ones that I'm going to have on. I'm going to do my first release, my first launch on probably Monday morning. Excuse me. Monday morning. So, I'm going to show you a few that's going to be on there. I'm going to have these on there. I figured, well, why not? It's almost Halloween. Aren't they cute? I'm going to have, and these on there. Again, put two of them close together. Because why not? They're Halloween and they're cute, right? Going to have these on there. Aren't they cute? Not going to show you all of them. I'm just showing you a few. I'll show you two more sets, and then that's it. Then you have to, you'll have to just join my website, or not my website, my Facebook group to see the rest on Monday. Those two, I love the pink one. I'm going to have some, it's not going to focus, zombie kitties. This is a zombie Hello Kitty. Put it over my face. Will it focus then? I don't know. And we have these. Now I got other ones, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna show you all of them. So yeah, I'm gonna have needle minders. Now, some of you might be saying, "Well, Joe, how much are you selling your needle minders for?" Well, I kept it simple because the blingy ones like this, $8. $8. Or blingy ones. Everything else I have is going to be $5. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, easy. So that's the prices. Unless of the ones I have now. Now, later on in the future, if I continue this, because I definitely want to sell everything, because I had a while back bought all this stuff to do this, and I'm just now getting to it. You know, it just, for one reason or another, it just was never, the timing was never right. Well, now the timing's right, so I'm doing it. So, that's the price of everything I got now. All the blingy ones are going to be $8, and all the other ones are going to be $5. Now, as far as shipping cost goes, I think what I'm going to do, and don't quote me on this, but I think what I'm going to do is just do a flat shipping for everyone, you know. I don't know, because, like I said, I'm trying to make it easy, because I don't want to do a whole lot of, I don't want to make myself look like I'm lazy, but the easier it is, the quicker I can get them out to you. That's my thought. So that's it. Joe Stitchy Stuff is the name of the Facebook group. I'll put a link below. Come join the group. I'll be having my first launch on Monday. I'm not going to tell you what time because I never know. It could be 9 o'clock in the morning. It could be 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm up at 5 a.m. And it could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 10 o'clock at night. All I know is it's going to be on Monday. So it'll be a surprise. Come check them out. I mean, I hope I can sell them. I hope y'all still interested in needle minders. If I could sew cool project bags, I would sell project bags, but I'm not a good sewer. But, no. So come buy some needle minders from me. Oh, and some people might be asking, well, Joe, why are you selling needle minders? I will tell you why. The only reason why I'm selling them is because to get money to buy stitchy stuff. Can y'all hear that? That's me clicking the pen. Is that annoying or what? Yeah. You get extra money to buy more stitchy stuff. That's it. I'm not doing them because I sometimes need money to buy groceries. I'm not doing it to pay for vacation. I'm not doing it, to pay for my husband's new truck. I'm doing it to give me something to do and to get extra stitchy money. That's it. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. So, if you want to see me with more haul, no, jeez. Now, no one's going to buy from me, no. So, yeah, so that'd be fun. Let's see, is there anything else? Anything else? I'm going to have some owl ones. Any cute? Alright, so until then, I will see y'all I will see you on Monday or Tuesday when I do my next video. Hopefully I'll see y'all on my new Facebook group, Buying Needle Minders. That would be nice. No pressure, but it would be nice. And until then, get some stitching done. Bye.